Hey everybody, welcome back to Lyrical Resonance, where we believe that where words fail, music speaks. I am super excited because I am getting into my friends from Manchester, UK, Amongst Wolves, and their brand new song, Voices. Now, this song pairs right along with their hashtag Choose to Live campaign. If you haven't seen anything about it, stop what you're doing now. Stop watching my video, go over to their channel, watch their videos about the Choose to Live campaign and the heart behind this song. I talked with Mark, the guitar player and backup vocalist for this song, and he said it's really about a song, or it's a song that's about basically speaking against romanticizing suicide, which I thought was just so important. In the last several years, we've seen a lot of turns in the music scene that almost seem to romanticize self-harm and suicide, and it's something that should be spoken against because it's a lie. There's nothing beautiful about it, and so we're gonna get into this song and hear what these guys have to say. That's how this works. If you haven't already, I'd ask you to subscribe to the channel. If you like what you see by the end, maybe even like the video and share it with some friends. But subscribe to the channel because where words fail, music does speak, and we're going to continue listening to what it has to say. So let's do that now with Amongst Wolves and their new song, Voices.
All of these voices inside my head, sometimes they tell me I'm better off dead, but I know the truth, feel it in my chest, so I choose to live and I won't suggest.
Oh.
I'm falling apart. It feels like all of my thoughts taking over my heart. Yeah, they sink their teeth in, sink their teeth in. Yeah, they stop me breathing, stop me breathing.
I'm always so impressed by this group's ability to really shift their sound, because they can go from like almost a disco feel with Horizon to an electro rock song like Defender to just like a fun pop rock song in Golden, to now we have Voices, which I'm not even sure where I would even throw this, what category I'd put it in just yet. But dude, I love it. It sounds so good. It makes me think kind of like if you listen to Rabbit Hole and then listen to this song, like they're very similar, I think, in terms of like their sonic sound. Really, really good. And that line, like every line in this song just like punches me in the chest a little bit. And it's, yeah, I'll talk about the lyrics here in a little bit. But for now, let's keep going.
Sometimes I feel I've got nothing to give, but I know that my God gives me reason to live. Yeah, he's undefeated, undefeated. Yeah, he keeps me breathing, keeps me breathing. All of these voices inside my head, sometimes they tell me I'm better off dead. I know the truth, feel it in my chest, so I choose to live and I won't feel dead. I'm holding on to words you say, that I am loved and you hear my prayers. You gave me life and you give me rest, so I choose to live and I won't feel dead. Sometimes I hope it would all disappear.
Dude, that chorus is, in my opinion, the best that Dan's vocals have ever sounded. Dude, it's so powerful, man. Like, that delivery is just, you can feel, like, something I really enjoy about musicians is when they can pull the emotion into their music, and you can feel the weight of what they're saying, and you can feel that with Dan. Like, he feels this. Like, this is, yeah, this song is, by all accounts, would be classified as just a smash hit, but it is also so poignant, and it carries such a weight behind it that, you know, the urgency in the song is not lost in its glamour, for lack of better phrasing.
Feels like impossible to fail. But you say you love me, and you're gonna carry me, gonna carry me. Even though I've never been this low, I know you made a way to get out of this hole. You showed me that you love me, and I believe it, I believe it. All of these voices inside my head, sometimes they tell me I'm better off dead. I know the truth, feel it in my chest, so I choose to live and I won't fear death. I'm holding on to the words you said, that I am loved and you hear my prayers. You gave me life and you give me rest, so I choose to live and I won't fear death.
I'm that chorus just, man, I'm having a hard time getting through this even. That chorus, the words to that second verse, especially the that first half of the second verse. Sometimes I hope it would all disappear. It feels like there ain't a way to get past all the fear, but you say you love me and you're gonna carry me. I just, yeah, it's good, man. It's one of those lyrics that you connect with it and you hold on to it. And it really kind of becomes like an anthem, really. I just, beautiful song, man.
There is nothing romantic about suicide. Don't you believe it? It's a filthy lie. Ain't no beautiful way to take your life. Jesus already made the sacrifice. There is nothing romantic about suicide. Don't you believe it? It's a filthy lie. Ain't no beautiful way to take your life. Jesus already made the sacrifice. Don't you believe it? It's a filthy lie. Ain't no beautiful way to take your life. Jesus already made the sacrifice.
Dude. So come on, man. Where do I even begin with this? So, inconsistency has been something I think you could apply to how I maintain this channel. I started the new year, I was going to be starting strong, man. I had a plan, I had a schedule. And then something happened, as happens in life, and threw me off. And it threw me through a loop I wasn't expecting. And I've listened to this song so many times already this year. It really has become an anchoring point in a way for me. But in the last couple of weeks, the gap between my last video and this one, I haven't really heard it. This is the first time I've heard it in a couple weeks or a week or whatever. And just the words take on such a new meaning for me. I really, that chorus is just something to hold on to. All these voices inside my head, sometimes they tell me I'm better off dead, but I know the truth. I feel it in my chest. So I choose to live, and I won't fear death. I'm holding on to the words you said, that I'm loved, and you hear my prayers. It's you that give me life, and you give me rest. So I'm going to choose to live, and I won't be afraid. And, So one of the last videos I reacted to, and I screwed up the editing real bad, was to This Surrender's debut song, Anchored, which is amazing, by the way. And if you haven't checked that song out, you need to, because just do yourself a favor and go listen to it. But I said in that video that my reaction to that video, that I thought that was an early contender for Song of the Year, and this Voices Amongst Wolves kick it right up to the top of that list as well. It's one of those songs that speaks a truth that needs to be heard, because there's so many songs lately that seem to be glorifying self-harm or romanticizing it in some way, and romanticizing suicide, and that's just not how things should be. And and I can't explain it very eloquently. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna watch Amongst Wolves explain this. So keep watching. It's not even 3 minutes long to hear their explanation, but I would like for you guys to listen to my friends in Amongst Wolves explain the hashtag Choose to Live campaign. So listen close.
All of these voices inside my head, sometimes they tell me I'm better off dead, but I know the truth, feel it in my chest, so I choose to live and I won't fear death.
Around 800,000 people take their own life every single year. It's the third leading cause of death in 15 to 19-year-olds, and it affects families, communities, and entire countries all around the world. This absolutely breaks my heart. No one should ever feel like the only choice in life is to choose death. And so we decided to do something about it. Our song Voices is coming out tomorrow, and it's all about making the choice to hold on to life even on the darkest days, because there is a reason to have hope. As Christians, we believe that hope is Jesus. He was God in human form, and he knew what it meant to suffer. But as God, he has the capacity to care more than anybody else, and he cares for you. He hears your cries for help. Jesus himself says, in this world, you will have trouble. But he goes on to say, but don't fear, for I have overcome the world. We believe that there is no one so messed up or so broken that they are beyond saving. You are not beyond saving, so please choose to live. But this isn't just about a song. Actually, you could help save someone's life as well. So we started the hashtag Choose to Live, and here's what you need to do. Number 1, think. If you could say one sentence to someone who's thinking about taking their own life, what would you say? Write it on a note, post it on Insta, hashtag Choose to Live. Number 2, message 3 friends to check in on them and see how they're doing today. Just let them know that you're there for them if they ever want to talk. And number 3, if you're having suicidal thoughts, or if you're struggling with your mental health, then please reach out to someone. Check out the links in the description below. Please choose to live.
Choose to live.
Choose to live. Choose to live.
There is nothing romantic about suicide. Don't you believe it? It's a filthy lie. Ain't no beautiful way to take your life. Jesus already made the sacrifice.
Dude, all of this, the campaign, the song, means a lot, and I'm kind of struggling for words here, what I even want to say about what the song means to me. I used to struggle with self-harm when I was younger. I know people who have committed suicide. I know people who've been impacted by somebody who has committed suicide, and I know this is not a light subject by any means. But I could even take these, like this song, I could even take it not even necessarily just from suicide. I mean, yeah, I know they make a direct connection to that in the bridge where they say there's nothing romantic about suicide. Don't believe that. It's a filthy lie. There's no beautiful way to take your life. And I agree 100% with that. But I also take the song to mean so much more than just that. I could apply this to when things go wrong in our lives and we don't know which way is up. Like, sometimes it just feels like we're falling apart. You know, it feels like, again, we get trapped in our head and we go through this cycle of crap that just distracts us and can pull us down. And I went through this thing, and the line, sometimes I feel like I've got nothing to give. Like, I felt that so strongly. I was like, dude, I feel low and unimportant and whatever. And it was challenging. And but that next line, I know that my God gives me reason to live. My purpose is in what He says. My purpose is found in living for Him, not for the approval of others. My purpose is not found in my mistakes. Thank God for that, right? My purpose is not found in the things that happen to me. My purpose is found in who God says I am and what He's created me for. And as I live in step with the Holy Spirit and as He shapes me to become more like Him, that's how it ends up looking. That's how I find my purpose. Living for Him and living consistently. And man, I struggle to find words to really say how much this song means to me. But Clarissa, Andy, Dan, Mark, thank you so much for this song. Thank you for the campaign. Thank you for shining a light into this darkness. You know, I've got my little brother, Aaron. If you're watching, shout out to you, dude. Hope you're well. He struggles with depression real bad, like clinical depression. And, hearing him talk about mental health, there was a time, I think, where there was a stigma around mental health and suicide. And for sure, we need to do a lot better in regards to how we treat and diagnose mental health issues. But I think we've kind of seen an extreme swing of the pendulum where now there's almost a romanticizing about it, where it's almost like in vogue to be depressed or have anxiety or what have you, and man, it's when you have all those voices in your head, you need something to give clarity. You need something to provide that guiding light to track through, and that is found purely in God working in your heart and working in your life. And that's the voice that can drown out all the others. It's the voice that can give the clarity you need when all you hear are all these other voices telling you, you're not good enough, you suck, it would be better if you were dead, nobody would miss you. And then there's that voice that says, I gave you reason to live. I care about you. You are loved. I hear you and I see you. Man, this song is good, dude. Like I said, easy contender for Song of the Year. And I know it's only January. That's okay. So good. I'm giving this song a 10 out of 10. I think Amongst Wolves has a perfect track record right now on my channel. I've done a fair amount of their songs, and I'm almost positive all of them have had a 10 out of 10. So well done, you guys. Seriously. From here in Iowa in the United States to you guys over in Manchester, UK, thank you. Love you guys. Love your heart, and I love what you guys do. Anyway, let me know what you thought of this song. Was it a good song, crappy song? Are you indifferent to it? Let me know what your thoughts are. Hashtag choose to live. Stay alive. You guys are worth it. You're loved and you're cared for. If there's a song you want me to check out, leave a comment or send me an email at lyrical.resonance.ia@gmail.com. and I will work to add it to my list. I don't know. I'm trying to stay consistent with this, and it's been a challenge. It has been incredibly challenging, but I'm going to keep with it. Anyway, that's going to do it for us here at Lyrical Resonance. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, I'd ask you like the video, maybe share it with some friends, and then subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because where words fail, music does speak, and we're going to continue listening to what it has to say. But until next time, as always, stay safe and be blessed. We'll see you soon.